Hello everyone, hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka I am a Ghostbuster, and I'm back with another live stream. And today we're going to do a live stream of a upcoming game that's not out just yet. It is coming early next year. So this game is called MoonFire, a Seeker's Saga. And it's basically like an upcoming visual novel, like RPG game, very narrative driven, features talking animals, magic, all that sort of cool stuff, swords, and you're able to wishlist it right now on Steam, so check out the link in the description if this appeals to you. Now, big thank you to the developers, Moon Munch Studio, for sponsoring this video. Looking forward to playing this. Like I say, if you've watched any of our channel stuff, I have covered quite a lot of visual novels on the channel in the last sort of 6 to 12 months, quite a lot. So I'm looking forward to sort of playing one live. I haven't done it since we used to stream on Twitch, a live sort of visual novel. So if you can let me know in the comments how loud the music is, does it need turning down or anything like that, and I'll sort of level it out. But we're going to jump straight into the game. Start a new save file. Let's go. Evening, Thimber. We've always tried to walk the path of light, but they stole what hope we had. The moment they took him from us, immoralities akin to the demonhood. Decay will devour them from death to dust. In the shadow of the moon, their dying breaths will burn, and their souls will bleed into the sky. Sounding good so far. Chapter 1. So I'm currently playing the demo. The full version, like the full game, isn't out just yet. Is coming out early next year. So this is just the demo. There is a link to the demo as well in the description. So if it's something you're interested in, like I say, you can have a download of it and play yourself. And apparently it takes a couple of hours. So let's have a look and see what we can see. I awaken with my hands amongst sand. Ooh. My head is pounded and my vision deeply blurred. I hear seagulls circling the shore, but can barely manage to see. I try to rub what feels like sea salt out of my eyes, only to introduce the sand that still covers me. No worse than that. Can barely move. I raise my arm for help and feel an assertive grasp clench my wrist. Want to roll me over? Cannot muster enough strength to even move. Oh no, don't want to be left here to die, guys. Let's have a look. I can turn the sound up. I say I've turned the gameplay down. There's no audio, like voice acting on it or anything at the moment. Thimber. So let's have a gander. So before we get into this, like I say, this is a cool looking visual novel coming to Steam in 2023. I'm really sort of, like I say, looking forward to it, and let's see how it holds up against all the sort of other visual novels I've played recently. You know my kind. If you've watched any of our videos, you'll know the sort of kind of games I go for and how I like my visual novels. I try to turn to them and raise my hand for help. I don't care that they took anything. I'm just trying. ... What am I trying to do? So far, I'm impressed that the spelling's correct. There's a lot of visual novels we've covered where the spelling is atrocious. Oh. Apparently if you press space it skips, so apologies, I seem to have skipped a little bit there. My vision slowly comes to as I weakly glance around. Up against the corner, I sit inside a small, semi-enclosed wagon. Yeah, it's a visual novel, Fimber, yes. Or it's a narrative-driven RPG, and to me that sounds very much like a visual novel with RPG elements, which is a winner-winner, chicken dinner, really. Across from me is what appears to be two elves, a boy and a girl. The boy elf, both smaller and younger than the other, looks up at me with excitement. The girl extends her palm out to me with a moist rag atop it. Aha, we've got character art at least. I like that there's the animated backgrounds. Like, I've played a few visual novels and they're just static images. So just simple things like that is a nice touch. Please take this, it might help your fever. She sounds very manly when I do her voice, doesn't she? I raise my hand in protest, but she gives me no choice as she tosses it into my lap and leans back against her side of the cabin. I'm glad we found you when we did. The birds looked eager to pluck you at your second. You stopped breathing. Yeah, I do love them, Fimber. Yes, I do. I do like my visual novels. Cannot say otherwise. I just like chilling out and relaxing some days. I don't like to play sort of like crazy shooters, horrors. Some days I just like to play a game which is like a narrative story. And visual novels to me are just like a different form of like Telltale games. Those sort of style games are just presented in a different way. The wagon teed us consistently. As a small silence ensues. I'm terrible at reading. Only to be disrupted mere moments later. I've just realised these elves have got like black ear tops. Dun 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 dun. What even are you? So that kid's called Fender. That's what we're going for. We're going to go for male because I can relate more to male. I'm just a person. I'm just a man. You know, a boy. What's a person? I am a person. Me. Moi. I've never seen a human before. Where am I? I'm in this cart that's rocking around. That's where I am. We're in Melenthia, the northern country of Tavnor. Do you not know of it? No, I don't. Sorry. Sorry. Like I say, if you're enjoying the video, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and also share it out on socials. Let people know we are live. Let us get on with this. Everyone, come watch the story unfold. Who cares of that? I still want to know what you even are. You're like a furless, but not an elf. It's strange, really, really strange. So if they're furless, does that mean elves used like related to furs, and that's why they've got furry ears? Maybe. It's a unique elf design, definitely. Is there anything you know of? I don't think I know. Everything is foggy. I don't even know how I got here. As I was found dead by the sea. Uh-oh. I don't know how you bend your head in embarrassment. Is that like... Ooh. So you get to choose. I like this. So straight off the bat, I am a avid fan of choices in visual novels. I do not like kinetic visual novels very much. I like to have the ability to choose the story and not just basically read along. I'm not the biggest sort of fan of those sort of read along, but you don't actually do anything visual novels. It's just personal opinion for me. Like I say, some people really like the kinetic visual novels where it's just you're basically reading a book with some pictures, but I love to have the options and choose between them. It just makes it more of a game than just an interactive movie or an interactive novel. Oh, you can press enter key once. So like I have said, this is a demo I am playing, so it isn't the finished product, so some of the character expressions have yet to be finished. And like I say, if you follow the links in the description, there's a link to Wishlist on Steam for updates and stuff when it does get released, and a link to this demo on itch. You can also keep up with the sort of dev updates on there as well. And it does look like the dev is very active and very sort of responsive and stuff like that on itch, which is fantastic. Slightly overwhelmed. I'm just a bit overwhelmed at the moment. That's Cora. My little brother Fender. You have seen elves before, yes? So elves are the descendant of Fae and are one of the many populations of Melinthia. Inhabit the western parts of Tavnor. There are us orcs and the rest of the creature kind. Well, I guess there's you now too. Do you at least remember your name? Yeah, this is a PC game. I obviously, in case people didn't realise it, it's coming to PC. Hopefully they get ported. There's been a huge increase in sort of visual novel ports on Xbox recently, and console in general. Like I say, Switch gets a load, Xbox gets a load, PlayStation gets a load. I quite like playing them on my Xbox. Like I say, one, they're good for achievements, and two, they're just a nice little chill game. Right, what we're going to call ourselves? Any suggestions, Thimble? What should I call myself? Come on, Fimber, give us a good suggestion. Otherwise, it's going to be something silly. If you keep wondering why I'm looking over here, I've got the game on one screen, I've got the stream set up on this screen, and I've got my phone set up with the chat on this screen. So I've got like a triple screen. I like the music though. At least it's got like sort of original music and stuff as well, which sort of fits the bill. It's going to be called Roger. Because no one responded, Thimber. Shame on you. Roger. Roger is your name. Yes. Oh, a cat lady. A bipedal feline. Slim outfit with a cowl, single sheathed weapon set strapped on either side of her belt. Does she talk like a cat? She's like, meow. All good, Cora, meow. Who was that? Let's find out. May. Oh, she's called Mayu Lightwater. So she's a personal scout and part of the guard. She's going to be a bit hard to talk with, but she's kind at heart. Let's go. She thwacks at her brother's shoulder once more. Which is why I wish you'd just stop nagging at her. Smacking her brother about. That's how he does it. Shut up. Hey, knock it off. Am I the only person? Is there no one else like me? Am I the only one? You're just as surprised as us. Looking at me, I'm so special. Never seen anyone like you before. Let's find out why they chose to save me. It's just part of my duty, really. It's the right thing to do. What do you mean? She's going to be the next Seeker. And if I can't follow in the path of Aswin, what kind of elf does that make me? I was just going to say, I wonder what a Seeker is. So, we're going to find out. What is a Seeker? Seek the path of Aswin to find her light and share it. They're going to start selling me a Bible in a minute. Goddess of light and warmth. She is the mother of all existence and the creator of gods. So she's the sun god from Dark Souls. Is it Dark Souls? Praise the sun. Let's find out where we're going. Where are we heading? Back home to Haven Hearth. We were called back. So I better not ask her what's going on. So at least it tells you about the menu and stuff. I like how it's sort of implementing the things as you progress. Your health can be found here. Oh right, we've got health. Nice. So this is making it a bit more RPG than some of the visual novels I've played. I like that. You can find further info on your character's quests and settings. So you get quests as well. That's pretty cool. I like the idea of that. Beyond that, your choices will hold weight, so choose carefully. Nice. Game saved. The air is crisp and refreshing. I am thankful that they had not left me to die. Oh. Oh, something's happening. They can see something in the trees. I like that they've got different expressions as well. That's quite a nice little addition. Some visual novels, like I say, they just they never move. They're just like, "Hello, welcome." They've always got the same expression, which is it's hard to sort of like convey how they're speaking and stuff. Go check on Mayu, please. She has the keenest of eyes. No, Fender. Just reminds me of Fenton. Is it Fenton? Fenton, Fenton. The dog that runs off the deer. Have you seen that? That's like the old YouTube. Showing my age there. Come on, there's going to be some combat in a minute, and that's what I've got. I think, or something. Bandits in the trees. Roger, what are you doing? Thimber, I hope it's not like the Pretty Girls game one I discovered. They can be quite naughty. From what I can gather, this is a not a rude visual novel or a sort of kawaii style game. Yes, they may be, like I say, this character here is very leaves little to the imagination, but it's family friendly from what I can see. Thimber, who knows? It may take a dark turn soon. Who knows? I've not researched a lot of it. I sort of looked into roughly what the game was about, but when I do live streams, especially on a demo, and like I say, there was no point reading up everything about it to go into the demo, because otherwise you just, what's the point? I may as well go in and play it how you guys are going to play it and see it. So, damn, I need to see. There's swearing there though, so. They're not bandits, they're culvens. Which means they're here for one thing and one thing. Hey, maybe it is going to turn into that thing, but they're here for one thing and one thing only. Takes a quick breath to gather herself. They're here for me, Roger. Culvens? You? To the thugs. Why are they attacking? Oh, she's the daughter of the queen. Oh, Aswin, protect us. They are probably here for my head. Will you help me, Roger? I know we just met, but I saved you from that beach, and I will do anything that is in my power to help you further. Well, I feel bad now if I don't help. What we got? Harsh. You help me, I will do the same for you. I just hope we don't die. That's a bit of a harsh response, isn't it? We got this. So you've got different responses as well, different sort of what's the word? Sort of themes, sort of response types. I like that. So we're gonna go. You help me, I will do the same for you. I'll be kind. That's good to hear, my friend. Oh, she's fumbling around with something. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, a fox. Kicking at his helmet and armour. I thought that said some of them maned foxes with rabbit fangs, but then I realised it's rabid fangs. So they rush the guards with jagged axes and swords. Oh. So I picked up a sword and someone's already shanked me. So, dice. Oh, it's got dice rolls as well, so it is very RPG then. If you've watched our RPG streams, we like a good dice roll. Yeah, I'm trying to read it BMG, so do you want me to do it in voices a bit more for you? So, a difficulty check is an instance where dice roll is involved. You will have to roll an equal or greater number to the DC in order to succeed at that roll. So, yeah, you basically have to beat it. Do I fight the bandit or do I run? I've got to fight, Anna. I must fight for my life. Oh. I'm doing shite here. I've already been stabbed again. Blade cuts into my clothes and I can feel as it draws blood. Try to use my sword just to keep a distance from him. I tried to hold my arm and grip steady as I slash at him. I do not know how, but I managed to keep him at bay long enough for a guard to run up from behind and stab him in the back. I gasp, half in shock and half in exhaustion, as I stumble back, clutching tightly at the wound on my chest as the wolf helps me back up. Where was he a minute ago when I was getting stabbed? Guard, where did they take her? So I point to the trees ahead, barely catching my breath. Come with me if you want to live. You'll be safer in the trees. I swiftly follow, knowing only that if I stayed alone, I'd surely perish. Yes, okay, BMG, I will take your advice. Always fight and shank where possible. The forest here was dense. The white birch trees only grew about a foot around, but packed so closely like this made it hard to see but 10 yards ahead. In the distance we heard a sudden shout. The guard by my side lifted his paw to me. Stay behind me, but stay close. Don't know why he's got a very bad Arnold Schwarzenegger accent, but he just does. I nod, not wanting to lose my way. As we step further into the thicket, I spot something hanging from a bush. Picking up, I notice it to be Cora's pouch she was reaching into earlier. Is that Cora's? I nod slowly. I've got like the music's proper, like I'm expecting that there's going to be a fight all the way through this. I nod slowly, the pouch hanging wide open. I can easily see a soft glow protruding from inside. I reach and pull out a smooth, bloody hell, I'm blind today, I've got glasses on, honestly. Aqua stone, the source of the light. Was this what she was reaching for earlier, back in the wagon? By now, the wolf's attention was set on the shouts ahead. She must be close. Come on. Shank him. He's helping me. I can't shank him. He's helping me. We quickly set base as the shouts grow louder and louder. A round tree into a small clearing where we spotted them. One of the bandits stood yelping and pulling away from Cora with an oozing stream of blood dripping from his arm. She stood defensively slashing at her assailants with a dagger. The fox drew his sword as the other two bandits turned their attention to us. I feel like, as I'm reading this out, I feel like I'm one of those, that woman, she's like, "Are you sitting comfortably, children? Ah, good, then we'll begin." And she just starts reading the book. I feel like I'm that woman reading stories to kids, you know, at bedtime. What was that? That was on like black and white telly back in the day in the UK. Oh, yes. I do like a visual novel. That's the only thing that's the negative so far. And it's not a negative because, like I say, small indie devs don't have budgets for like big voiceovers and stuff like that. But I do like a game with sort of audio and sort of voice acting. Like I say, they just want to record me doing this now and stick it in clearly because it's like grade A quality. Like, come with me, I am a wolf. BMG's put, "He will eat you. He's a wolf. Ever heard of the Three Little Pigs? Shank him and wear his fur." The wolf put his paw on me, signalling he could take care of it. Good, because I clearly can't. I've already lost 4 bars out of 5, and we're on the first the first hurdle here. Now, you can't see this on the overlay, unfortunately, but just at the top of the screen to the left, there's like a health bar here. You can just about make it out. There's money, there's like potions, and then on the top right, there's like obviously interactable things like your bag, which have your character stats and stuff like that, which is interesting, your items, your quest log, which I think is quite good. Like I say, it's very in-depth. Lore book, so you can sort of read about your stats, other characters and stuff. Obviously, I've not met many of them, so there's not much in there right now. Like, you can look at what you've just seen, so if you've already gone ahead, you can sort of look back at what you've missed, which is a nice addition. Then settings. I'm going to put the volume to half just because it's quite loud in my ear. Full screen, on, off, leave menu, close. And there's a bottom at the bottom here. There's you can report bugs as well, obviously, because this is a demo. With his dagger as the guard parries the blow with a simple flick of his blade, the dagger flies into a tree not far off. Oof. With his body left open, the guard barely strikes him down as the second bandit is already mid-lunge towards him. The bandit managed to slash him before he has time to block. The wolf staggers back, a look of anger crosses his face. The stone between his fingers begins to glow. As I know, I must intervene. Oh, the stone between my fingers, not his fingers, begins to glow. Is this going to be like a magic stone then? I'm going to like power the channel of like this light god and save Arnold, the wolf guard. Shall I use the stone? Use the stone. Go on, roll. 18, yes. Roll succeeded. I like that it shows the dice roll on the screen, because there's those like games, like the RPGs, where they're dice based and they don't actually show you what you're getting, so you just either pass or fail and you don't have a clue where you're at, basically. I hold it up to the bandit and feel a sudden warmth amongst my palm. The stone itself shudders as the pulse of light becomes a beam so bright I have to shield my eyes. Get to the chopper. That's it. So he's going to say in a minute, when I save him, I need your claws, your boots, and your glowing stone. As I go to open them again, I can see the wolf had used the light as a distraction to fell the bandit mid-lunge. I blink rapidly with confusion as the wolf stands and nods to me. So I just did a Solar Flare from Dragon Ball, and I was like, Solar Flare! With that, and everyone's blinded but the wolf man, because he's a robot from the future. Don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying it. Hit subscribe if you are new to the channel, and share this out on social media just to let everyone know that we are live. Let's get everyone in for the chat. you're going to miss the classic content that we put out here. I am currently playing MoonFire, a Seeker Saga. For anyone interested, it's an upcoming narrative-driven RPG, sort of a mix between an RPG and a visual novel. It's coming out in 2023, and I've been lucky enough to be able to play the demo on stream, sponsored by the developer. And if you're interested in the game, like I say, you like what you see, you can wishlist the game in the description below on Steam, or you can check out the demo and follow the sort of progress in the dev on itch.io as well. So check it out. Like I say, we don't do a lot of sort of visual novel cross RPG live streams, and it's nice to sort of jump in and do them more often. So let's jump back into the game. So with both bandits quickly down, the third lets go of Cora in shock and turns for the trees, fleeing quickly. Oh, thank the moon you have made it rain, and with Roger at that. Oh yeah, for BMG you missed it. I named him the character I am Roger, because it just sounds like a very respectable human name, Roger. What's Pimba put in chat? Also, you're having fun with the Titanic board game. Yes, if anyone who missed our XBL Party podcast, or our gaming weekly podcast yesterday, I had picked up a copy of Titanic the board game. It looks amazing. You can you can see a clip of it as well currently on the YouTube channel, or you can watch yesterday's show, or if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can sign up for our Patreon down in the link in the description. It's £1 a month, and we've just put a sort of funny edited clip of the Titanic board game in featuring very bad panpipe renditions of the Titanic theme song, as well as the BMG face pillow being superimposed onto Jack in the Titanic at the same time. It's fantastic, it's terrible, and it's yours as part of your Patreon rewards. So check that out, definitely. So Cora, she is the princess. She's princess of the daughter of the queen. Yes, he led me here to your aid, Cora, and for that I am thankful. Who knows what the queen would do if we had lost you? Is it Rain or Rian? Rian? Not Rihanna. Rian. Rain. I'm going Rain. I'm wrong. I apologize. As much as I'd like to chatter, I must return to my men. Follow in safe distance, but do not leave the trees unless all fighting has stopped, Cora. The Black Wolf sheaths his sword, his Black Wolf, and leaps through the tree, sprinting back to the sound of the battle. Thank you, Roger, for saving me. We should return swiftly as well, for I must fight too. Well, of course she's going to fight. She's got a magic tack stone thing. She takes the pouch and stone as we head back, following Rain closely. Ooh, is that like a polar bear? We emerge from the trees to the familiar path. Most of the bandits now lay dead, with the Queen's guards scattered about, collecting weapons or leaning against the wagon, tending their wounds. Take a photo of that, let them know that it's missing a word. Say, this is a demo. Nothing is set in stone or finished. Like I say, there's more animations, character art coming, all that sort of jazz. Say it's not due out till next year, so we're just playing a very early demo. And even then, the demo is about 2 hours long as well, which is pretty awesome. A particular guard stands out to me as she walks over to the bandit sitting on the ground. He barely yet lives as he glares up at her. Oh, he looks angry, doesn't he? That's Robin Hood, isn't it? I am not scared of my fate, dog. Your queen is not mine. I defy Lavara's rule. She is not the one to... Whoa, what can I do his voice? I don't know. The only thing you defy are the creatures of Malenthia and the place you once called home. Oh, right. I wasn't expecting him to say that, and then just, there you go, BMG. He shanked him good there. I watch as the bear raises his glaive in anger and drives it through the fox. Hues of deep red saturate the grass beneath him. Without the chaos of battle, I get a horrifying instant to watch as I can't urge myself to look away. Yeah, there's no worse than those car crash where you just have to stare, even though you know you shouldn't. But hey, so that like white bear guy has literally just shanked this poor bandit man who's been beaten already. Among the last moments of his breath, do I notice his wounds crystallizing and the hues of red slowly fade to grey. Hell yeah, BMG, love that. He likes a good shanky shank. His eyes quickly lose coloration while the thin strands of fur on his pelt begin to stiffen, no longer flowing in the wind. Seems to me lived his life like a dead fox in the wind. I looked at everyone else, but they seem unfazed by what is happening. It's alright, it's lots of shanky. Cora calls out to me before I get a moment to process. Roger, we must head out, in case there are any more. She beckons to me from the wagon, now fit. Oh, what did that say? Because I clicked it. She beckons to me from the wagon, now fit with a large hole on the side. Within, I can see Mayu sitting next to her. 2 experience orbs, so I get to spend that on something. I hop onto the wagon and settle myself amongst a spot I was once sitting. Not but 20 minutes ago. Cora waits uneasily watching the tree line, as the mercenaries carefully place their fallen comrade atop the spare horses. I hear the calls of the guard as they march into form. Nice. Well, there's a hole in the door now. I do think all video games should feature an option of me badly dubbing them all as well. Everyone would want that. Like, we'll mod every game. It'll just be me doing all the dialogue for all the characters. Be fantastic. Oh, there's a bigger guy now. Guard. Come, men. There are many bodies here. Let us move out before we are choked with dust. Does that mean they all turn to dust when they die, then? Once the wagon begins to move, Mayo turns to Cora. Do you know how much farther till Havenhart? Oh, we've got some new music. Day's journey at best. So we'll probably have to camp tonight. Let me pick my type of 10, please. Yes, by Layun, most likely. It will give me much comfort knowing we won't be alone. After a moment of silence, Caller turns. Is everything okay? That bandit just died. I can't get that bandit out of my head. Yeah, Thimber's like, BMG, damn. That's what I mean, BMG, he's out for blood. That's all he wants is blood. Blood. He doesn't care who it's with. He doesn't care at all. He just wants to see the blood and the gore. See, Thimber, yeah, wouldn't you like me badly dubbing all of your favourite games with my terrible accents that don't sound anything like they should do? I'll end up doing like Mrs. Doubtfire voice. It's like, oh, children, oh. Putting a quick tweet out, just telling everyone we are live. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this out if you are enjoying it. Like I say, we do want to do. I do want to do more streams. So, for anyone wondering, I've got a few more streams over the next week booked. So, I've got the Genital Jousting one coming. I've got an Arcade stream coming as well, and also we have got Still Joking, which is another visual novel as well. That's tomorrow night. So I've got a load of live streams in the pipeline. I've just been waiting to sort of get back in the groove of them, basically. Let's relax the music at least.
I don't think I can explain this well enough, but so many hate the Culvins. They're out for nothing but violence and chasing an illusion of revenge. They think my family to be the instrument of their ruler's brutal end. It's truly tragic, but there's nothing we can do to stem the tide of rumors and deceit.
They're not all soldiers, they're mercenaries. Nice. The Path of Light. Their stronghold is on the hills of Melenthia, just near Mount Hari. Although the land itself is part of Melenthia, they typically rule instead in mutual relations to all countries of Tavnor, including Damaskia. So I'm assuming we're going to learn more about the sort of lore as we progress and stuff like that. The Culvins, who are they? So they're named after the former ruler Culviet.
They fight in her name and try and take over what was never taken from them in the first place. Her family reigned during the Second Era for a little over 100 years. It really wasn't that long, as the scheme of eras go. Culviet's father ruled before her and they did a great job at it, or so I've been told. This was all before I was born, mind you.
So basically the previous rulers died and then her parents took over, so that's how they become queen and stuff.
As if Vesna would ever dare.
So, gotta tell me at some point. I'm not telling you now. BMG, trust me, always shank them before they have a chance to shank you. Wise words, friend, wise words.
Why would they attack you? I am the Queen's daughter. Levira has slowly lost her support over the lands, and any good act she does goes hardly noticed. And after everything, I don't know what will happen. Sorry I'm getting distracted. Although the Queen is their primary goal, they'd do anything to harm her, even if it meant hurting me. I've done nothing but exist, and some would now wish me dead just to get a point across.
Harsh. Paths are on a darkness. I don't think myself alone can show them the light. They need the good Book of Mormon, that's what they need. I like how this wagon seems to be pulling itself though. Ooh, the law book's updated. Let's have a gander at the law book. Ah, there you go, look. Knights of Raven. I like that. I like that there's like a little book and it adds stuff to it. I cannot place my mind, even now. Roger? Yes, that's all I do is with my sock puppets. And actually, I practice with your BMG face pillars as well. I get them talking to each other. That's what I do in my spare time. The only thing I know is Roger. The only thing I know is Roger. Me, but nothing about me. I yearn to remember, but fear what it may bring. If I am the only human here, what of my family, my friends? Oh, I'm having like a crisis. Yes, then the BMG does have a shank addiction. Do I even have any? Or is it? Did I even have any? What is my path, my meaning? For a moment, I hope my lack of knowing as bliss. I guess only time will tell. Quest log's updated, so Witchen's quest log. Ah, so basically, it's like I've got to figure out my memories. That's quite cool. I like that update stuff. I don't know if I like the font. What do you guys think? It's very easy to read, but I just think I don't know. I feel like it doesn't fit with the background, but it might just be me. And we all sit in silence for a good hour. Thinking of Layun, have you ever been there before, Mayu? I would guess you to know more of my own journeys than even myself. I know little of where you would take me, but that I follow. That's my Catwoman voice. Not as in Catwoman from Batman, but a woman that is a cat. BMG said the BMG Pillowhead may make a return on future shows. We all need one. Wouldn't it be amazing if we just did a show, like a podcast, where we all just had the Pillowheads instead of us there? See if anyone notices. I am from Zamir, as you know. I had barely set foot in the Malenthia when I had joined you and Lavera's company. I was thinking you may well enjoy the quiet riverside. You must know me well then. Oh, it's the wrong one. You must know me well then. Oh, and a Zamirian forest cat, more drawn to the bustling markets and tavern bards. Not all forest cats settle among the countryside. And a bard, eh? Can't be that easy. You keep messing up the words. It's not. It's not. It's late at night, ma'am. You are right. I seem to know little on your interests. Would you care to share? Another time, perhaps. Oh, all right. After Cora turns to me, noticing something. Roger! You're hurt! I look down to see my shirt has slowly been soaking blood from my cut. It hurt, but I had not expected it to continue bleeding. I got stabbed, and I didn't expect it to continue bleeding. You should have told me. She reaches into her bag and digs around before pulling out a small vial, gleaming with red ooze inside. Here, she says as she leans forwards to help. Let her help. I ain't doing it myself. Could be poison. May as well poison me if you're going to do it. So basically it carries the visual novel. At the moment, like I say, this is just the first chapter, so there'll probably be other areas when we get there. Normally I would read it faster and I'd play through it faster, but because I'm reading it out loud and letting you guys keep up, it seems silly to play at my sort of reading speed. If you can't keep up. BMG, they definitely put plenty of attention into the middle chesticle area. Got to get the people interested, mate. I mean, that's why the pretty girl games sell, because they don't sell because they're AAA classics and sort of like 10 out of 10 games. They sell because they've got kawaii girls in there with their cleavages on show, because there's a lot of people that like that. A lot of people that like cat girls with boobies as well. I let Cora help as she pops the cork off the vial, pouring the ooze gently over my wounds. It flowed slowly, almost like a gel, as its touch was bitter cold. The second it seeped into my wounds, I felt my flesh burning worse than the cut itself. I grimaced tightly, gripping the side of the wagon. Oh, there we go, look. I am healed! Top left corner. I was moments from criticising her. She's gonna be like, "What you doing? What you doing?" I looked at my cuts in astonishment to witness the wound, although still deep and tender, had scabbed over instantaneously and no longer bled. I thought they were gonna like magically heal you. No, it's a female on the left. She's just got a masculine chin, BMG. Health potion. She smiles simply. Although it can bring you back from the dead, although it can't, should I say. Here we go, I nearly wrecked cannon then. I can't bring anyone back from the dead. I don't like it. It can't cure a serious injury, it does help a bit. With that, she turns back to Mayu. Look, she's sending her off now. I'd like if you could head up front again. We should be reaching Layun soon. She nods in return. I don't expect any trouble, but
Would like to be sure. Now piss off.
Oh, here we go. Look, here's the map. So we have a world. Right. So players here. Ah, this is cool. So maybe later on it opens up and you can sort of pick different areas to visit. That's quite good. It gives you a bit of variety to where you want to move to and stuff like that. Here we go. Look, it's not a cart anymore, Fimber. It's a very rustic sort of house. I like how they're clearly using like real pictures and they've sort of fantasized them a little bit, put them through some filters. It works all right, doesn't it? Before long, we were nearing Leyoon. It was pleasant and quiet, as Cora had put it earlier. A single inn stood only a few stories tall, alongside a mere couple of houses. These are a couple of. Only a single creature stood outside the inn. Oh, there better be a drinking game or something. That's what I want. The typing noise, it just reminds me of the typewriter when you save in Resident Evil. It's like, do you know what I mean? I know it's not, but it just reminds me of that. I feel like it should be a scribbling sound, like the writing, over like a typing sound. Although it could be going for like someone writing a novel as such. He was like that of a saber-toothed tiger with a sense of dark markings along a soft bluish fur. He stood tall and agile, a rapier sat furnished on a strap to his belt, with a small gem that dangled from a lace around his neck. Pleasantries, my seeker. Soma, you need not kneel. I am no seeker just yet. The tiger before me slowly rose. He held his head high, shifting his shoulders before speaking again. This one? He barely looked, but I could feel his implication was towards me. This is Roger. He is joining us to Havenhearth. I am in hopes that Callie will know from where he comes. So, he himself does not know. So, what do I want to say? Do I want to be harsh to him? I've lost my memory and be a bit sad. Do you know, I'm going to be harsh. He seems like a bit of a douche. I didn't like that. So you came to meet us in Leyoon? The rider you sent had worried your mother greatly. She had almost sent guards to accompany me. BFG, shank him. Stick a knife in him. Go on, stick that knife in. By gum. Shank him good. Oh, you make me chuckle. But I sure. Oh, sorry. It's the man. He's suddenly become a woman there. Apologies. Oh, Soma, that mentality is going to get you killed, she chuckles. Ah, it's going to get you killed. She shanks him next. That'll be the day. Soma smirks as he hooks Cora. Oh, he's getting it in there, look. He's getting it on with the queen daughter, the princess. I'm glad you're safe, Seeker. What? See? I tell you, look, there's something going. These are a couple or something, a secret love affair. We're heading down to the river to cool off if you'd like to join us. Oh, I wouldn't mind a rest. You're telling me. Off we go. Look at that, look, we've got now a new... Now, I do wonder, because I like this background, it looks very detailed. I wonder if those other backgrounds may be temporary, they're going to be changed later on. Like I say, because not all the artwork's done, because it's a demo. So it's like a different style, this, but these backgrounds look cool. We walked down a slope in the road to join the others. Just as we were settling down and finally able to relax, I noticed the guards still hard at work. So she's going for a swim and left all the guards doing everything. Soma offered little in word, but many a snorts among the snacks laid before us. I wanted to process her stories and take part in and to partake of the cheeses and refreshments. Exhaustion had beseeched me. I want the cheese. There should be an option to eat cheese. I didn't feel like I was from around here. It felt so alienating. He's like, no, you don't want to eat my cheese, go sleep. Go and sleep, you ungrateful cheese snob. Oh, an experience orb. Stats up. Well, hey. I have 2 stats points to send. What do I want? See, this is like an RPG. I like that. You get to upgrade. It's got to be strength. +1 to strength. I'm assuming agility is like agility. Arcana is probably magic. Charisma is like chatting, rogue, and luck. We'll go charisma, so we can shank them, but charismatically shank them. BMG. So they'll be like, I've been stabbed, but I enjoyed the company. So my character sheet's been updated. Slept the entire night once. That's like me most days. Savagandalok. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Character sheet. There we go. Look, it's updated. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The cool, crisp air and the sweet smell of campfire aroused me justly. Oh, it says a magic stone, guys. Gonna tell me about the magic stone. I'm ready. Tell me. Share me your secrets. This is a tear from the world tree. Everyone's got a world tree, haven't they? It's like, if you've got a mythical world, it's got to have a world tree. I like a world tree, though. I'm not complaining about that, but have you noticed, like, Dragon Quest has a world tree, something else has a world tree. Grown from the seed of life, we sprouted from within its veins over 1,000 years ago. Every so often, Earthia, mother of all creature kind, and the land from which we walk upon will weep from the lives long lost. As the souls move to the other realms, energies of the spirit will be drawn back to the beginning and unify with her tears. They'll fall every now and then and to be collected by the Fae within the forest. I'm not sure why, but not many tend to fall anymore. You used it pretty well yesterday. I'm surprised, actually. I don't know much about you, but I do know that it takes a lot of practice to wield any form of magic, even if it be illusion. Does that mean, like, I pull out a rabbit out of a hat and, like, a couple of cards and stuff? I'm like, look here, is this your card? Well, they get shanked from behind. That's what I assume that means. Magic? That's what the tears are for. Remnant energies that flow like rivers around us, able to be tapped into with these stones. What you did earlier was a form of illusion with the light, but it was a good distraction.
What intrigues me, though, is it takes years to learn just that, and you harness that energy with no memory, no inherent knowledge.
Let's not be skeptical, you know what I mean? Yes.
Tell me the secrets of the tier. I must know them.
If you are liking the video, guys, like the live stream, hit that like button and share it out on social media. It does help us massively. I mean, like, I'm wrecking my throat doing these voices, but hey, all for your top quality entertainment. They can replace me as the head of Bayonetta after all that stuff going on about the voice acting and everything. I'm not going to get into it either way. But yeah, wouldn't you want to see me as the voice of Bayonetta? Clearly.
Hi, I'm Bayonetta. Great then, we'll start now.
She holds the stone back up, leveling it with her eyes.
There's something about them that feel almost plain whenever the energy is disposed.
Or dispossessed, sorry, that is.
You can always tell because in the core there's generally a soft glow. When you use it, the energy is spent quite quickly. The better you get at it, the more you can do.
So you can charge them, that's pretty cool. Sit by me and hold out your palm. I sit on a log. It's got to hold it like a butterfly.
Hold it like a butterfly.
Now hold it near the fire. Do you feel the heat touch your fingers? And there's me like an idiot, so I was like, ah, my hand's on fire! She watches me closely as I do what she instructs.
Good. Now close your eyes. Feel the tear among your palm. Allow the heat from the fire to wisp through your fingers and wrap around the stone.
She must be cold though, because she's just in a pair of undies. Look, if you look, she's got a pair of undies on and a dress thing at the top. Not the sort of ideal travelling attire, is it?
Aswin, goddess of fire and light, give us respite amongst your warmth.
Cora whispers, reciting several lines in devotion. Isn't this what you do in Dark Souls, where you go to the fire and you pray and it lights the fire? Am I just lighting bonfires? Tell me if I'm wrong, I haven't really played Dark Souls, I just see all the memes and stuff, but I feel like that is exactly what I'm doing right now. Oh, the stone begins to quiver. It was gentle, barely noticeable, like a sway from one side to the other, but then it began to warm and heat the entirety of my hand. I could feel the temperature crawl along my skin and down my wrist. Oh, it's one of those things, you know, those hand warmers you can put in the microwave. So when you've got like bellyache and stuff like that, or you want to put it on your back, or you want to hold it in your hands when it's freezing. It's one of those gel packs, that's what it is. Oh, soft ray of light seeping through my fingers, and she was smiling.
Yes, that's it,
she chirped excitedly. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Yes, that's it. The light pulsed and brightened within my grasp. Its light grew brighter. Nice. Then, almost blinding, the refreshment warmth quickly escalated to a stinging burn. I could neither seem to let go nor withdraw from the frame. Whoa, whoa, relax, careful. The shouting does not help. Juicy, juicy. She gave a soft chuckle as I glared at her. I could not perceive what was funny of the situation. My bond. So I'm mad at her, and she's laughing at me for being an idiot. But my bond's increased. That's good. Bond and charm. I've heard of that before. Acquired. BMJ knows all about bonding charms.
Well, you managed to charge the stone.
What? What was that?
That was Aswin's light. The powers we draw from, they are powerful, severe among any of our understanding. It's hard to control, and generally, your first lesson isn't with the stone itself. But I wanted to see how you do. I mean, you still have your hand, so that's good.
So basically, I could have lost my hand, and she was just for the lols, like, yeah, let's see what this peasant guy can do. This rando. Eh, if he dies, he dies. Who is Soma? That was the other one, wasn't it?
Just don't lie to him and you'll be friends in no time.
Yeah, because he's got the rocks for you, that's why.
Where's Fender? I'm not too sure, actually. I saw him run off through the trees for a second. He's probably bashing a stick and pretending he's a knight again. I'm just remembering the first time my father first taught me magic. It can be scary, but there is a sort of beauty in the risk it holds.
With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, Uncle Ben in the house. It should be used to help people, not harm.
And that is Aswin's word.
Yes, that is exactly why Spider-Man uses his light powers for good. It's all been proven. Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Oh,
oh, where is your father now? He's no longer with us. Oh, I've made her cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
don't cry. I'm so sorry.
So magic use is rare nowadays.
This is why we must walk the right path, or we will fall in the way of decay. Well, I think that is all, Roger. Thank you for joining me. Oh, and before you go, can you find Fender for me? I don't want him wandering too far.
Oh, I'm a right skivvy now, aren't I? She saves my life once, and I save her, but then it's like, oh yeah, go find my brother.
Oh, thank you. He shouldn't have gone far.
Yeah, okay, I go into the trees, and he's going to be like getting shanked or something. BMG will want me to shank him.
Where is he? Where is he, boy?
Follow the path or follow the stream? Let's go with stream. Something different. Let's go see some water. The space ahead cleared as the trees grew further apart. Oh, someone's having a fight.
This should have never happened like this. This job, it wasn't worth it. What do I do for our comrades now, their families?
We'll figure it out, brother. Like we always do. The Knights of Raven are here for us. We lost too many yesterday. I don't know what to tell their families. Tell them they died. Death is expected among Mers.
I mean, for compensation, brother. The Queen is not paying us enough to aid them, but a gratuity on death must be honoured, as it was for us. Then we ask for more. If she wants to continue our services, she will accept. The job wasn't supposed to go like this. I don't imagine her paying for so many. Oh. But it didn't. We will find a way. Like we always do. That is true. Timber, all he wants to do is shank away. That's the BMG way. We need to do another RPG stream. We're going to try and book it in soon. Now we're using StreamYard for the shows. We might be able to run it through there, so we can put some more like pictures up on the screen and stuff. I don't know if it'll be a continuation of the Lord of the Rings. I think that'd be a good one to do because we're already sort of 2 chapters in. But we might put a post out, put like a poll out on the Twitter page, see what people want to play and stuff like that. Greetings, you fought well yesterday for a furless. That's a bit racist, isn't it? It's not my fault I'm naked. I'm not fur naked. Grin crosses both their lips. Rain steps forward and pats me on the shoulder with a soft chuckle. The force of his paw really sends me stumbling. A joke, Roger. What brings you into the forest? Right, I'm off. So basically, the kid had gone back. I just walked the wrong way and missed him. Gotta love kids. Gotta love the kids. Oh, look, there you go. Look, he's apologised now. I hope he did not catch me as rude earlier. I'm just wary of anyone new around Corey. She must be protected at all costs. Well, you should use your magic massive teeth. All is good, my friend. All is good. Yeah, smash. Very nice. Happy to hear. I don't know how he gets his blue streak of hair. Oh, the Elven King has been assassinated. Could encourage an uprising. Oh no. Oh, so her dad's been murdered, but does she not know? Oh, right, no, she does know. So, going back, basically, taking her home for the funeral, basically. Something felt lost within me. It seems foggy. You will see soon enough, if that is what you are wondering. Life is harsher and death is common in Tavnor. Make sure people don't take advantage of your kindness, Roger. Meow. That's the easiest path for them. Who killed Vesna? So it's just her now. Murdered in his sleep. Shanky shanky, BMG. The king got shanked. You're not part of the guard. Ooh, I've got a new weapon. Ooh, some fine steel. I moved the blade from its sheath as I inspected it. It was sharp and dagger with a long curve to its spine. The handle was made
polished wood felt easy to hold due to a fine engravings on the grip. This is not an act of compassion. Cora simply promised me a better blade if I gave this one to you. Oh, thanks, love. Ain't she nice? Ain't she nice? Better to be safe, yes, she shrugs and turns back to the crate she was packing. I nod to Soma and they take my leave. Ooh, a new character. And the law book's been updated. Short, grey and white husky with a burlap sack slouched by his feet and a spear stabbed in the dirt beside him.
Roger, meet Cameo.
That Cameo Cabela?
The owner of the inn here in Leon. Next time we stop by, we'll have to try your new mead.
Why can't we try the mead now? Come on.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Hopefully I can be here to serve you. I am heading out of town as well. To Havenhalf? Yep, I need to make the market round. Not everything can be grown out here, unfortunately. Why not travel with us? You sure? It'll be much safer that way. Oh, thank you dearly, Cora. Thank you very much. But who will watch your inn? Tal can run it on her own now. She has already learned the art of guest keeping better than me.
Keeps looking at me. What are you looking at?
So you are Roger. It is a pleasure to meet you. And Cora, thank you again. I must ready my mule and wagon with haste.
I don't know what that is. It's like descending into madness.
I think you made him nervous, Roger. You are neither creature nor elf. It is a fascinating, should I say, I can't even get my words out. Abnormality, like a griffin among eagles.
What happens at Havenhearth, should I say. My mother has accounts with her.
Personally, I'd like it if you stayed with my guard. That is more so up to Lavera, though, and you, of course. There is just so much I would like to learn from you. How are you so short-eared and human? Are you ready to leave, Roger?
I believe so. I'm ready to leave now, yes. I don't have a choice. Go on, I'll ride up front with a cat lady. Let's go. There's a lot of a lot of text in this, which is really good. There's a lot of visual novels and stuff I've played where they're really sort of there's not much to it. So far, I'm quite impressed. Like I say, to say this is like a very sort of indie game. Let's have a look at the developer again. It's Moon Munch Studio, which is a dev studio. And this, I believe, is their first game, basically, as well, from what I can tell. Now, if you are interested in like any of the artwork and stuff like that, you can like buy posters of like the maps and some of the background art and stuff, which is cool, and some of like the character art on their website, which is cool. And you can find the dev on Twitter. I have tagged them in some of the posts for this stream, but it's at moon_munch. And on their page, you can see a lot of the sort of character art for Chapter 2 characters and stuff like that. And there's a lot of updates on the game as well.